Hey friends, it's time for That's Life with Julie, and today has been very, very interesting. Turns out this morning I was checking my online banking records. I do this routinely as to protect my millions and millions of dollars of wealth. Okay, maybe not. Just to make sure that $17.39 is everything's kosher with it. So as I was looking online, I noticed there was this charge from Apple iTunes. Okay, I knew immediately that this was not my charge. Because Apple iTunes website, all that stuff, it's like walking into an IKEA for me. My head just like wants to blow up. And I have not downloaded a song, like a recent song, since I walked into a storefront in 1989 and purchased Genesis' new album. So I knew this was not mine. So I called my bank and then I contacted Apple, and it turns out that an email not associated to me was part of that last 4-digit purchase. So someone out there, somewhere, has my information and is using it. All right, so I do all those things that you have to do. You cancel this card and you take care of that. And then I had to make a phone call to the non-emergency police number in my local community. Now, it's very important, non-emergency. Okay, I'm just saying, non-emergency. And I called and I said I would like to file a report about a fraudulent charge on my debit card, credit card, and they said, you know what, we'll send an officer by and we'll have that taken care of. So it should not have surprised me at all when I heard on my door, but it did. I mean, it sounded so authoritative. It sounded like an FBI agent was knocking at my door, not Officer Friendly from my local police department. So I walked to the door, and there he is in his uniform, and he comes inside the house, and I give him my information, and he takes it all down in his cute little notepad and pen. I just think that's so cute. And he did that, and who knows? Who knows if we're going to be able to find out who stole those numbers and who used that information. I'm hoping it's not somebody local. I'm hoping it's someone, as my husband fears, that it's some Boris in like Vitskania, Russia, and that it's a part of some vast network of a thievery, because that's Rick's greatest fear, that if you even speak the name of your bank, that it gets sucked up and used against you. And he might be closer to the truth than I am. So I hope it's not someone local. But here's what I was thinking. As Mr. Officer walks out the door, I was thinking two things. One, it is so much more pleasant to have a police officer come to your door upon your invitation rather than unannounced. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But trust me, it's much better. So I was appreciative of that. And then I was appreciative of the fact that there's someone to balance the thieves. There's someone to balance the bad guys, to balance those people that decide to go against the law. It's wonderful that I can pick up the phone and I can call a number and that someone arrives at the door and is able to help take care of those things. So today, here's what I'd like you to do. I would like you to give a shout out to the men and women that you know in your life. Maybe it's you, and I don't even know it, who works and serves in the area of the law, protecting us, policing. Maybe it's military, maybe it's local, maybe it's state, within the country, maybe it is governmental. And as long as little helicopters aren't going to come down into your yard and take you away and we never hear from you again, I mean, don't share information you shouldn't share. But by all means, share the information you can, and just let us, my friends, just say thanks for everything that you do, because you are needed and you are important. And those of us whose heart starts racing when you start driving by, or when we're in our car and we're not doing anything illegal whatsoever, but we see in the back, in the rearview mirror, those little lights, and we're like, oh, get all panicked and stuff. Thank you. Thank you for serving. Thank you for doing your job and taking care of the bad guys in our life. That's Life with Julie, and I'll talk with you guys later.
That's what all the people say. You're riding high in April, shot back down in May. But I know I'm gonna change that tune.